to boot it away for the first time tonight. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So Arkansas State's offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside with speed, take the top off a defense, catch posts and goes. A lot of it goes through this tight end. So it's getting to the sticks, working open in zone coverage, being that reliable target for the quarterback. That's going to be important in this one.
No doubt. So that starts with great hands, contested catches, using that big frame to catch those intermediate passes, move the sticks, really be the go-to guy in this offense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the run, it's Spencer. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Rainer. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Red Wolves line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first. Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That returner is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and penalty.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and short, the power run here. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the back foot so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops and you force that 4th down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the first down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Reese. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Trojans are on the move. Leaves it with the back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. What a good job by the defense to force that play outside.
And it's tough when you're a defense and you have to play fast and aggressive. Those counter plays are usually something that's good to run at them, but if you can be smart and stay sound and stay home and understand.
Oh, he's got some room and to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Troy. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss pass, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. Let's take a look at the highlights. Central Michigan has the lead right now. Mount Pleasant has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 11 over Ball State.
Dropping back, it's Rayner.
Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke the...
Wide open space. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
We see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Good pull and throw off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Trojans will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Here's the handoff. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Finds a tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the ground with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Dropping back. It's Rayner. He's got an open man. At the 35, he's open. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a first and 10. Looking for an open area to his left. Got the first down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Red Wolves with the first and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Spencer. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Bulls. Extra point here would tie the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways. Getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Got his man quickly. Still running at the 40. Lots of room to run. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Bryant.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw again. That's caught. It's Bryant. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. His drive will open from the 15. Leaves it with the running back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Back to throw, it's Rayner. Trying to get behind the defense. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, that DB did everything right on that deep shot. You saw the speed, you saw his ability to turn his hips, and how about getting his head around, locating the football, and then knocking it away? Couldn't have done that better.
And the ball squirted out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Power football with the run. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they're not letting this running back do anything in this game. They're trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan, and they're executing beautifully.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They thought they just running on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Red Wolves now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's Rayner. Pocket breaking down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on 1st down, sack on 2nd down, and now on 3rd down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Red Wolves will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing his mitts up there, catching the football.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And he missed it. No good. The lead is still 6 after the miss.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
On the line, he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Quarterback moving. That's it. Finds a man on the right. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely.
This quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the 1st down.
Makes the grab. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Good ride on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Red Wolves! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
There was a lot of pressure on this offense on this drive, knowing they had an opportunity
Town is buzzing as it is today.
And the Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He'll walk and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
From the shotgun, the inside kick.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
And the Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll try the left side. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
It's a seam wide open. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Red Wolves in a good spot here with second and short. On the ground, it's Spencer. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Wolves come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Caught behind the line. It's Summers. He stopped him, forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Red Wolves didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Get it out on the screen. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space. What a great job. They get it to the running back. Look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. The long missed field goal squashed any hopes of scoring on the last drive. They'll try to get something done this time. Out of the gun, the running back has it. In the running room. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. You talked about statistically how they've struggled this season. They have put their clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
They've got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back into play. Nice job about
out of space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing
impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all...
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. They get through, and it's blocked.
Yeah, and a lot of times in the field goal block, you load up one side, they load up the left side, push all the guys backwards, slip through the crack, get their hand up, and get the big block. Nice job.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Great pass, it's complete. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Takes a hit as he fired. Intercepted for the 11th time. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Sometimes there are careless interceptions and other times forced ones, and the defense forced that one.
They did. Nice job dialing up the pressure. Great job getting to the QB. So much athleticism on this defense. And moving forward, this offense is going to have to be really careful thinking about how they need to protect their quarterback to give him a chance.
And the Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I think receivers really separate themselves with body control to be able to hang in the air, stay in bounds, and keep that foot on the ground. Unbelievable job catching the football and staying in bounds near the sidelines.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
The throw to the outside is complete. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him. And they've really featured this guy today.
Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Using his legs, it's Spencer. Turning on the Jets. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Well, that's called paying off with field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a two-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes a connection. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Trojans in the hurry-up.
Man, that is just what this defense did not need. Late in the football game, up by a couple of scores, you just can't give up the big play. And listen, that was a contested catch, but we got to get guys on the ground. Can't give up explosive. Let that clock tick and preserve the lead.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. No good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. You're still at 11. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll try to run. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First and 10 for the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw. It's Rainer. Got his man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball.
Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Fresh legs, man, it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Red Wolves have it in scoring position on first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Red Wolves! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Escapes the sack. Took a shot as he threw. Another incompletion on third down.
for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's loose to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back.
He wants to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? On the run, it's Wallace. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. The Trojans want to move quickly. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Throws it in. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's whirling. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Back to pass on second down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Lets it fly deep downfield. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! Timeout called here by the... It's the first one they've used this half.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. You still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over a hundo on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stop him that bad.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the part each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Let's go. White 53. Take go. Stadium in Conway, South Carolina would appear to be a far cry from the classics, but Chaucer would be very proud of the fight that his Chanticleers will bring to the teal. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Red Wolves will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Chanticleers offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He's got it on the outside. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Chanticleer. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You get me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside with speed, take the top off the defense, catch posts and goes. A lot of it goes through this tight end. So it's getting to the sticks, working open in zone coverage, being that reliable target for the quarterback. That's going to be important in this one.
No doubt. So that starts with great hands, contested catches, using that big frame to catch those intermediate passes, move the sticks, really be the go-to guy in this offense.
He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Rayner. A little screen to the running back. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback Obviously, he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. There he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside the 10. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Brings up second and goal. Let's go.
Second and goal for this offense. The give to the back. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Cutting it close now with third and goal upcoming. To the air. It's Rayner. Going for 6. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And a quick shuffle pass underneath. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And the shot to clears will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll give it to the back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Quick strike complete. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Out of the gun, they give it to the back.
Tackle on the play at the 39-yard line. Second down coming up.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys that they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. You run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You're definitely seeing an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
He wants to throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Touchdown, Arkansas State. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take them the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short game by the QB.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Chanticleers will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break, and Arkansas State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. In the back in motion. To the air. It's Greener. Floats it out in space. Nice move to keep running. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. It doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here's the hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, going up top. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Brings up 2nd down.
And the Red Wolves trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. buys a little time with his feet. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides to the back and leads it on the option. Wide open spaces. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the shot to clears are in the hurry up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football, and try to keep this offense rolling.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're just continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Here's the pressure. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The shot that clears decide to punt it away. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Quickly out to the tight end. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The give to the tailback. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Might as well give it to him again. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game.
He lost one down the sideline. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The Red Wolves send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the ball comes to rest right there.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field. All the speed on the field for that punt coverage team. And you can tell they caught up with it to force the fumble.
And the shot that clears will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run back. Like, this ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football. Not good.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Coverage team down there to down the punt, and they'll spot it just inside the 45. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. going right to work up top. Unloads to the right. It's complete. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFL.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking, on the move. He will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start racing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. The shot that clears will line up to punt it away.
Number 90 on to kick it away.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
And the Arkansas State offense will take
Arkansas
over.
State has it ready to go to work on offense. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quick release on the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. So now it's 2nd and long.
Arkansas State.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he's going to carry the ball.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Back to pass, it's Rayner. He's got it, and he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. He's looking to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Looking to get it in. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Arkansas State.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Wolves. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They keep it on the ground in the third. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They're setting up the screen. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be the defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. To throw, it's Rayner. Makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. And the Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. A low line drive and short kick. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, and somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. He lost it high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And the shot to clear is moving quickly to the line.
And next, another shot to clear.
Running back searching for a hole. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They'll leave it with him. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. The shot to clears are way behind the sticks on this third and forever.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football and get...
Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Coastal.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first, we have to show you how the script is being written here. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisiana. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Red Wolves can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the sticks. It's Stevens. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Rayner. It's complete.
Complete to the wideout. Gain of 7. Brings up second down.
And the Red Wolves with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
They'll give it to him again. It's a seam wide open. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. Receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
The Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
And the Red Wolves have a 1st down.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting 1st downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Stevens. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a...
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. A strike downfield. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Chanticleers racing to the line in a hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Got him downfield. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Off the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Glass. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Offense is stopped.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Moving away from pressure. Fires to the tight end. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Red Wolves are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the 1st down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up, something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
And the Red Wolves are flying down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Look out, he's got room. Lots of running room. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line. A big red zone opportunity here. The Red Wolves in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to throw. It's Rader. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Quick strike through the air for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Off play action on 1st down. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in the game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it. The defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
on fourth down. He'll try to toss it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for him. Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create stuff?
Oh, he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last...
space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This dude is putting up numbers. He just cracked the 150 mark in receiving yards.
Man, he's a weapon, Reese. He runs routes, he's fast, he's great with the football in his hands, and he can line up in a lot of different spots.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Not one, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
Completion to the right. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to crack at this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is...
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And they finally make the tackle, and this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Chanticleers are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. Here to keep this drive moving and give them the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's another Chanticleer.
Caught in the backfield, it's Glass. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Looking for the score. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game.
He did not make it a stonewall on third down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good. Tough forced to settle for the field goal.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and get them the ball back quickly. Still down by a good bit of points.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give as they work on that clock. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, and nowhere to run.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, the place they call the Rock and the home of the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Golden Eagles will kick it away to start us off. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Arkansas State's offense will get the ball first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
Now, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense.
Back to throw, it's Rayner. He makes the catch. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Oh, they're after him. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
It's second down.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw again. Over the middle. It's Sellers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
I like the decision there in the RPO game, too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that is going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game, too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And the Red Wolves look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt. They want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to...
Throws toward the end zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top of the pick.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced a big interception.
And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the outside, they avoided the safety. They'll keep it on the ground. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And the Arkansas State offense will take over.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job and contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. And the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answer.
Ernie on the Jets. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Red Wolves will snap it on 1st and 10.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the...
There he goes! And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Red Wolves look to do some damage in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Immediately fires to the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And a nice job separating by the slot receiver on that in route. Man-to-man coverage, he put his foot in the ground and created a little bit of separation, and that made that play work.
The RPO fire complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to pass. It's Gardner. Man pass not Moses. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Stevens. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for room. It's Spencer. Got the first down and still on his feet. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They march to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the move. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break, and Arkansas State has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the
good timing, right? Like, you don't want...
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Arkansas State. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. And the extra point extends the lead to 16.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Slater. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. And they've stumbled around here out of the gate. They've yet to pick up their first down of the game. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Dalton. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Golden Eagles heading quickly to the line. The give out of the gun. Got room to work. Turning it on. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Golden Eagles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Dropping back, it's Gardner. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long. This time they'll go to the running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Golden Eagles will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it set up on the outside. Still running at the 40. He's loose. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He's moving out of the pocket. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. He wants it all. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Red Wolves pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Under fire. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it. Breaks away from the touchdown. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance. using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Here comes the heat. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Rolls and fires complete. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback and disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's spinning his ears back again.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Buys a little time. It'll be incomplete, trying to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you can tell they got him there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with him. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got his man all by himself. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this 1st half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got him still on his feet. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-quarter play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Southern Mississippi.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Red Wolves. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up and take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Southern Mississippi, 0.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Slips away. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Slings it downfield. Complete downfield. Defense on skates that time and finally dragging down at the 42. Looking downfield, it's Gardner. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Hattiesburg.
The Red Wolves will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Slater. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern?
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. There we go. Golden Eagles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Milner. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knock. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage, too. And the Red Wolves trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second and goal coming up. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Flushed out of the pocket. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Clark. Makes a man miss. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
It's first and 10 from the 31.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
Here's a heat. Find some fresh air. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Throws to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on a scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Now facing a third and long. To throw, it's Gardner. Here's the pressure. And the third down pass is knocked away by the knee. And the Golden Eagles decide to punt it away.
Well, another big incompletion on third down now. And if you're the head coach, I wonder if you start thinking about making a change at quarterback because you don't have any points. You haven't been able to find any rhythm in the passing game. You're in the second half now, and you've got to be able to find a spark. And you just wonder if maybe the backup can give that to your offense.
Hands it off. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just said there.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Spins away from the defender. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Red Wolves come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Flicks it out of the air. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Got the quick pass. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Arkansas State!
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Coming out with it, it's Slater. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Off play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football in 1st and 2nd.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to bring it back. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. State ready to go back to work on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. Offense scoops it up, still going. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short. And the Red Wolves have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Maybe a double pass. Bring in the heat. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Buying some time. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense...
Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
46.
The Red Wolves will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing each and every play here in the 4th quarter.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
And the returner will be brought down.
And the Arkansas State offense.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. And when you've been around a while, as this guy has behind center, you expect this type of performance, and boy, has he delivered. And he's thrown it all over the place. Been a bit of a mismatch, candidly, Jesse.
I think there were high expectations for this guy coming into the year, but I don't know if anyone thought it would look this good. He has been so dialed in.
Open spaces. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Wolves can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. It's a seam wide open. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive hit.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. The Red Wolves are threatening on 1st and goal. Let's go. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To give to the back. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Looking for a deep man. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense. Great in the tackle for a loss on the first down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
It's caught. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Red Wolves getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got it. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
The Red Wolves kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Rader. Gets it to him on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he got nothing. He got no gain. Great job by the defense understanding the situation, understanding, they're not trying to block me. They're trying to make me run upfield. No, sir. Good job being smart, cap sound, not letting the screen beat him. Nowhere to go.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just... piling on the points we've seen in big moments in this game. They have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Bringing it back. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.